Hello, everybody. Let me just light a candle. I want my office to smell nice. Now we can get started. I also need to do a little Twitter post saying I'm live. I just want a cozy vibe today, and candles are a cozy vibe for me. So we're just gonna have a candle going today while we paint. Let me do send that post to Twitter. TV/story ink. There we go. Huzzah! Okay, cool. Now we can get started. I started painting this literally months ago. I think I did the initial sketch, God, almost a year ago now, and then I started painting it like a couple months after that, and then I just lost steam on it. I don't know why, I just like couldn't get into it. And it was just really frustrating for me to try and work on. Like I said, no idea why, it was just couldn't do it, just could not. So I just make some blacks and grays so I can start working on the ravens some more. But yeah, I just could not get into it. But I want to give it another try because I don't really have anything in mind for right this split second for today. I've got some like vague ideas, but nothing like begging to be painted. Probably gonna need a lot of that. Those are gorgeous. Ultramarine, that's what I was using. Oh, that's really shadowed when I'm... Is that a better angle? Less of a shadow? Is that less of a shadow? That is much less of a shadow, but then I'm gonna just keep bonking my duck on plate. I'll do that for now. Using like a ton of different watercolors for this. Oh, but it's fine. More of this green into the bird too. There's like a really iridescent shine to them. Cool. Just So how's everyone's Thursday going? See, I don't like my light there either. What if I do it behind me and from that way? No, because then when I lean forward. This is actually my clean water jar, not my dirty water jar. Fine. I will just try and remember that they are switched today. But yeah, this is my fiance's D&D character, Kai, from the first campaign I ran for quite a while. And Kai is currently an NPC, helping my party in the campaign that he's currently running for our group. And this is going to be his tarot card that I totally meant to finish for holidays last year, that I didn't finish for holidays last year. Card I'm doing for Kai is the Chariot. Instead of horses, like the traditional tarot cards, Kai's Chariot is being pulled by ravens. Or, more accurately, crows. Which were probably associated with the main villain for Kai's campaign, who Kai actually was teaming up with, trying to thwart the party. Which brought an interesting dynamic to it. Because there were the main, like, reason the party was together was because an NPC was like, hey, I need you guys to join me to, like, you know, stop the end of the world and all that. And Kai hated her. But Kai was friends with other people that got roped into the whole saving the world bit. So Kai was working with the BBE against the girl that brought all the party together. But Kai had friends, was like very, very friendly with some of the party. He was like best friends with some of them. So it was a really interesting dynamic. because the campaign started from a one-shot idea that I stole from somewhere on Tumblr, I think it was, might have been Twitter, where everyone in the party that's the player is given a blank character sheet, and then their character that they're playing has amnesia, doesn't know anything about themselves, and they get to kind of build the character as they discover like stats and stuff. So basically what I did as the DM is, I didn't intend for this to turn into a full-fledged campaign, but everyone was having such a great time with it and loved their characters so much that I was just like, okay, let's run with this, and sort of built it up into a bigger campaign. But it was, I picked out like races and classes and like pre-rolled stats and stuff, and then I started everyone at level 1 so they could pick their own subclass, and they could sort of like develop their character's personality, and I let them pick their own names and stuff like that if they wanted to, even though I had some pre-generated names in case, because some of the people were like first-time players. But it was really fun because a couple of my players, and my fiance included, got really, really invested in their characters, and they would start like theorizing backstory and like, oh, how did they end up the way that I'm playing them now? And one of my other players was like, yeah, you can make the backstory for my character whatever you want, but I want it to be different than what I'm playing, because I want it to be like, oh, he got amnesia and did a complete 180 personality-wise, which I thought was fun. So I would come up with backstory and give them flashbacks as to what they were doing, because they had no idea why they were doing what they were doing or who they were. And like certain NPCs in different areas that they went to would be like, oh, hey, I know you. And be like, no, you don't. Oh, wait, you do. But yeah, my fiance and then like 2 of my other players got really invested in their characters and like really loved their characters and would like come up with theories, and they'd be like, hey, I I thought about this, and I thought it'd be really cool to have as part of the backstory. And you'd be like, okay, so I'd work it in, like, workshop things with them. And it was a lot of fun. And Kai is a monk, a red tiefling monk. I forget what subclass he ended up going with. I think it was like a Way of the Four Elements, I think. It was either that or it was like the Weapons Master. I forget. It might have been kind of like a homebrewed combination of both. But like we built background characters and backstory characters and like fleshed them out and stuff. And then Kai is the orphan monk, was raised by monks after being taken in after growing up on the street, because there was a lot of tension between the humans and the tieflings in the town that he was born in, and there broke out into a bunch of riots. During the riots, his parents were killed, and his whole neighborhood that he was living in got burned down, so he kind of grew up on the streets a little bit until he got taken into a monastery of, I think it's Agma, and he ended up training and learning how to fight from the monks there. He was growing up on the streets with another young tiefling girl named Saza, who is actually one of my PCs. Is my tiefling monk PC. She's just an extremely like bright, shiny, sunshine sweetheart of a monk. She's Way of Mercy, so she kind of focuses on like being the healer. Which, you know, she can only watch Kai get beat up so much before she has to step in and patch him up. You can't even see that much of the area that I'm working on. Whoops. There we go. I'm doing a lot of work on this wing while this dries a little bit. Base layer. Not used to painting animals and stuff, but I want to get better at it. But I feel like that's part of the reason why I've really lost motivation when I'm like actually working on this. It sucks. Like, I don't want to lose motivation in this. I want to finish it. I feel like it looks more like fur than feathers in my opinion. Maybe if I do like kind of a wider stroke, just a thin one. Maybe if I had gone like the solid and then just walk in the shadows kind of route. Roughen the base layer of maybe there will be such a long time between me working on the first bird, working on starting this bird, that there'll be a noticeable difference in quality. Hopefully not, but we'll see. As per usual, my cat has decided to join me and is sleeping on my desk, which she like hardly ever does, but for some reason whenever I'm in here painting or streaming, she just feels the need to be here. feel like I should get, like, she really likes my desk. Part of me wants to get like a little cat bed to keep in here for her, or like move one of the cat beds that we have in here for her. But I feel like she would never use it because she'd just jump up on my desk anyway. I don't know, maybe if I put it like, get an elevated one, put it under the window, so she can like lay in it and look out the window at the same time. One of the windows in my office goes like, it starts like 1.5 feet, 2 feet off the floor. Underpainting for both birds done now. They're both, yeah. This one's underpainted. The other one's, like, the three main sections of it are underpainted. 2 of them are actually painted. I was supposed to update my shop yesterday, but I was spent like 8 hours of my day at work at my part-time job, so which I was supposed to have the day off, but I ended up changing my schedules, and then I figured I need money, so I would go in. But hopefully tomorrow, since I get home at noon, tomorrow I can get all the ornaments and stuff listed. My Etsy shop. I've got a bunch of nice ones that I wasn't on stream when I did them. But I've got like some cute little little itty bitty potion bottle ones. It'll focus. It'll focus. If it would focus. Hello? Not meant to focus that close, I guess. What I get for having like a little $10 webcam set up. At least it's better than my iPad. My iPad has so many issues trying to connect to Streamlabs. And then, ow, Aria, ow. The snake ornaments I did dread really nice. Ow! Stop biting me every time I reach over. You're on my desk, ma'am. Figure out what color I want to do the background too. Maybe like a really deep dark red. But I don't want, because like none of my skin's gonna be touching the actual background because there's this halo that's gonna be metallic gold. So yeah, deep dark red might be nice. You're so cute. You're so cute, Aya. Yeah. how the birds look. Maybe I'm just not meant to maybe I should just like start from scratch. Maybe it's just been too long. I know I'm better at drawing faces than I was when I did this face. Like, I think I'm better at painting and doing the shading of faces too. Like, maybe it's just time. Maybe I should just call it and start over. Maybe that's for the best. See, it's really frustrating because I don't want it to just, I don't want to just be like, well, never gonna finish this, but like, I could start over and do it so much better probably. I'm gonna work on something else for a little bit. I am going to change my water and I'm going to get a fresh page. We'll tape on it so that if I decide to come back to it later I can, but let me just try and pull a piece of tape, have it rip, and then punch my fucking palette across the desk. Oh god. It's like, I do really like how this, I like how I imagined this in my head. Not super big fan of how it looks right now, but for now. And I will set this aside so it can dry, and then I can just try again another day, perhaps, but fresh blank page, tape off the edges. Maybe I won't even do a tarot card, maybe I'll do a painting. A fun thumbnail for doing a painting of my very first D&D character, Wrath, and all of her Swamp Witch glory that I wanted to do as part of my like 4 paintings in October, but then I got sidetracked doing screen caps and daily sketches that I didn't even finish doing my prompt list for on my daily sketches. But maybe I will on that painting of Wrath, because that's one that, and if it comes out nice and I really like it, I would be totally down with turning it into print and doing like my first ever big print order. Not even big, like just doing like ordering 20 prints and seeing how it does. If I can even order a batch of 20, I don't know. But doing it as like my first run of prints on for any of my things. Alright. Taped on. Some new water. And I'm just gonna switch over to my BRB screen, because I will be right back. And I'm back. Hello. It might be kind of boring to watch for a minute here, because I'm gonna get some pose references on my Pinterest board pulled up. My computer would cooperate. Open link in new tab. Thank you. Because, like, I'm not completely sold on doing the poster for app. I might do a larger format. Like, study of a classic painting. Then that would give me an excuse to, well, yeah, there's a capture in the trackpad. Because if I did a study of a classic painting, it would give me an excuse to do Zilith. Which would be nice. Half of my classic paintings, classic well-known painters, pieces board that I have. I love how half of it's just Alphonse Mucha. Then I could do a painting of current Zilith with the glass skeleton arm, since she kind of had her left arm amputated from the elbow down. I just feel like it's not necessarily an art block, because I can come up with ideas, and I have ideas that I want to do. It's just, I feel very unmotivated, disinterested. For example, part of me just really wants to stream Minecraft and say fuck doing art today, but I need to do art if I want to improve and be an artist. And I've given myself rest days this week and last week. I gave myself rest days where I just didn't do anything, with it being whether it was part-time job or doing my art stuff and getting Etsy set up for the holidays and all that. Giving myself rest days, but I don't know. I don't know. classical stuff's fun to me. How about my reference? I think audio to be on here. I found the reference images for the crows that I was using for my Kai painting. Oh god, looking at the reference images and looking at the painting, I'm like, oof, oof, oof. Not great. Didn't do great. It's a cute one with a lot of leaves to it, framing her face. Face racing. Just thinking of D&D characters and looking at reference images and just being like, what do you paint? What are art? Dead space in the stream. I apologize for it. I'm just trying to figure out what the heck to do. if I can unmute these. Make it Zolas. I've just been like endlessly dead scrolling. I need to just do something. But maybe crop it. I already got the angle of the head completely wrong from the reference. Oh my god. Art? What's art? I can't art. Just circle for head, like for the shoulders, neck. Kind of slightly turned. super duper slender. Main front line of the torso. Right there. Sharpened a little bit more. Arm would actually cover. Bottom of the ribcage. Hands are like right here. First. That's right. No, that was right on this side because that's. There we go. Yeah. And then because the way the body's turned, you're actually not going to see that full. Down a little bit. Should be there. The back of the chest. Okay. And that would be her left arm. I was kind of right. Roughly right at the elbows. collared shirts. fact that I'm gonna have to draw those bones crossing is really upsetting. Bones shouldn't just swivel like that in your arm. That's gross. Like, that's gonna be hard to do. It's gonna have to be like a shading trick or something to show that, like, that's the half of the shoulder. Zilith is a warlock, so Zilith's just got little bitty noodle arms with her -2 strength modifier. It covers where, like, I'm debating on moving it up just for this painting, even though it's not really far up. Because her right hand, her left hand's the glass with the smoke skeleton in it. And then her right hand from, like, just above her knuckles down is solid black. Because family curses are fun. Sharpen ear. Gotta flick a piece of dust off, or a piece of eraser shaving off my painting. Just totally flick my eraser. Should be higher. So much negative space. I don't know what to do with it. It's like I could have her hair down. She's trailing off this way. Her hair is so long, it would. Do that, and I could give her a crown. And I could do the black coming further up. Do a painting of Corruption Zilla. Corruption Arc Zilla. can't tell if it's the pencil or the sharpener. I feel like it's the sharpener, because it's not really sharpening either. Okay. Can I reach with my headphones on? My nice pencil sharpener, because that one's not really good. Oh yeah, that is much better. I wonder why. They're the same size. I wonder that one just doesn't have as good of a blade on it. Which is weird because that one's way newer than this one is. But this one's deadly point. Look up the upsettingness that is human arm bones. Oh, they wouldn't be crossing in the pose that she's in. Cool. That's not gonna... It's not gonna be as terrible as I thought it was. I still just don't know what to do with all this space right here. I don't know what to do with it. Fire gradient. 90% of her spells are fire spells, so it would make sense if I did like a big fire gradient. Which means I would... No, I like every brush. I keep wanting to go like dip into that one. That is a candle that will set my brush on fire. Trying to avoid painting the warm fire tones on her though, because she is cool tones. And even though I am going to add some warm tones to her to play around with the whole fire background, I do want to do her underpainting with some cool tones. Because she also wears a lot of cool tones. I think I'm going to do the dress like a really deep dark purple. brown on her head. Tone is like, she's so pale, she's kind of blue. Spot at the very top of the underpainting. There. Oh, real bad right there. Background a couple more times once it dries more. So that way that will be way more saturated. And then we'll let that dry a little bit first though. No wonder I don't use this very much. It's shedding quite badly. Supposed to be kind of messy. The background is on fire, is what I'm going for. I need to let the underpainting dry anyway, before I can go in and start doing stuff with like colors and details. I'm wondering if I did too dark of a blue on her, the underpainting of her. No, it's fine. She's backlit and shadowy, so like she's gonna be a lot darker than the background if she's backlit. And then I'll just do really deep shadows on everything on her. I don't know, like I kinda like it, I kinda don't. I don't know. I'll keep going with it. We'll see. We'll see how it looks. We'll see how it is when we get there. I'm waiting for this to dry. My Discord was going insane for one of my campaigns that I'm planning. Why is it going insane? Let's find out. Oh, because Mandy drew her mouse. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. They're so cute. Makes me excited to play Tiny Campaign. I don't know if it'll show up. Will it show up? If I turn off this light and it's just the screen, will it show up? No, it just looks like a big white blob on my phone. Oh well. But I'm gonna be DMing a campaign where everyone is an itty bitty tiny animal or a fairy. It's been nicknamed Tiny Campaign because it's a campaign where everyone's tiny. But Mandy is going to be playing a wee little mouse. A wee little mouse. I don't think they have a name yet. But they're going to be a little tiny mouse necromancer who is, quote, exceptionally bad at holding conversations with living things, end quote. Which I'm excited for. I'm excited. I need to do more writing for Tiny Campaign for world building shenanigans and whatnot. I told Ren like 2 weeks ago I would have the religion stuff at least roughly typed out and whatnot so they could pick a deity for their paladin, and I totally have not done that. I've just been feeling extremely wiped out lately. Just stupid, because like I haven't even like hit the point where I'm normally running into holiday burnout. Oh no. Is that dry yet? Pokes it, all of the color immediately wipes up. Oops. Guess not. I was kind of hoping I would hit enough followers and enough, like, views per stream to hit affiliate by the end of the year, but I don't think I'm going to, sadly. Not that that's, like, the standard of success, though, but I thought it'd be fun. Can I get that hair out? Because I don't know if it's a brush hair or a cat hair. I really can't tell. Oop, I got it. Oh, that's totally a cat hair. That's not even... Maybe it's not that this brush is shedding. Maybe it's just that my cats leave hair everywhere. Which somehow includes getting it on my desk and into my paintings as well. Because there's another one. This one's totally a cat hair too. I can just... Ooh, there we go. Yeah, that's totally a cat hair. That one's orange. That's Ron's. The other one was black and gray, so I could definitely blame Aria for that. Another thing is, I think I'm going to do a wee bit of gouache and mix it with the black watercolor I have, just to give it a little bit more punchiness to a little bit more punch in the saturation. Just a wee bit more punchy. I'm gonna go over this with blacks where there's separation for her hair. sort of floating. There, up in that corner, up in that corner. Thank you. It's not quite the way I wanted it, but hey, it's better than nothing. That's not going to blend into it, or dried watercolor that is like a happy medium of both, actually. Yeah, plus the blue underpainting stuff. Well, actually, if it's that high up, it would be edging on this side. Scar. Actually, so I can see her face better, going to turn this upside down. I do the bones, I need to at least do the whatever. Like wash up whatever color her dress is gonna be. I'm really thinking like a deep purple. Like a deep purple red. Like a red purple. Sort of help tie it in to the colors of the background. Her face is real basic right now. Face is real basic right now, but we'll work on building detail once it's dry. Because that's what I found works best, is you let it get super dry and then you build on top of that. The problem is, I'm not a very patient person, and I just want to do it all at once. But the background is still like damp. Like that's still wet, but up here it's like damp. And I don't want it to bleed. I want to have like nice crisp lines. So I think I'm at a point where I have to let it get really dry before I can keep working on it. So I'm going to, it's also like almost 5 o'clock. So I'm going to call it a day with the stream so I can go like start boiling some jumbo shells so I can make stuffed shells for dinner. But I'm going to call it here. I am going to, is there anyone online I can raid? Who can I raid? Zoe's streaming, let's go raid Zoe. So thank you all for watching. And I will see you all very soon. Bye.